There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry, I turned it way up too, because I thought, I'm hearing it through my monitor thing, basically, you know, my ears monitor, but, so I got this new keyboard switcher. Melky fixed it. Melky hits me up. What seems like a panic. Like, everything's broken. Dude, nothing's working. It's all messed up. What did you do? What did you do to the code base? And then he'll come back a minute later like, oh shit, I fixed it. Never mind. It's always something that he just did. He just like comes in a panic that everything's broken and nothing's working. But yeah, I was enjoying chatting with myself. So I got this keyboard switch now, so I can switch between my laptop and my other one. And I've been using it, and I keep forgetting to switch it back over, and I start typing, and I had OBS open, and I think I might have accidentally wiped it out or something, the audio, before I switch back over, so, you know. Yeah, that's happened every night this week, Melky. The last 2 days, and every time you hit me up, I get a little panic. I'm like, oh shit, did I miss something? Like, did I leave something in the PR that I should have taken out? Or I thought, you know, I'm always thinking like, well, is it something broke for him? It's not just me, like what could it be? And then luckily he figures it out. I think he's just trying to establish a like, hey, I know how to fix things a little better than you, right? But I'm learning to just live with it, embrace the milkiness, you know. Yeah, so what I was saying before we didn't have audio, when we didn't have audio, I mean, was we're gonna be working on Pows tasks today. There's a few bugs left that I really wanna get in before we do an alpha release. And that's what Melky's been working on too. We were chatting about that a little bit there. But these are the few things that I found that are like glaring bugs that people are gonna notice right away, so. I need to fix these. I don't think they're too hard. Clear create Pows content, I think it's just a basic state issue. New Pows does not load. That's some data or like React query thing that I need to fix. I tried just invalidating the queries and that didn't fix it, and I think it's because it's using like an infinite page query, and it might not actually be using React query under the hood, so I need to do something else to manually refresh it when you come back. And then the third thing is after register, like a user register, the load profile fails. This was a bug I had like when I changed some code recently with the login, and I fixed it for the login, but I didn't, you know, rerun a whole register. So Melky caught that one. That was a real bug that Melky caught. That was not Melky caused. So, oops. Sorry for yelling at you. Also, I got, if you're a subscriber, I got my first emote approved, the chedded emote. As you can see, it is a, what do you call it, brass knuckles with a cheese cheddar in there, and you can, it's kind of like a Pows thing, you know, right, Melky? Pow. Oh, look at that pool drop. 93.28. Yeah, Melky's got them, the chedded. It's for the raids. That's the first one I've got. I've got 2 more slots right now. I need to figure out what else to put in there. So if you have anything specific you want, of course let me know. But I need to come up with some ideas for something to put in there. I mean, you know, right now you don't get a lot of perks. People are collecting channel points, but I don't have any cool redemptions. You know, I don't know what to do. A skateboard? I don't really talk about skateboarding on stream much though. You can't do animated ones, huh? Like an animated one would be cool. One of the games I thought about building on screen was like a skater guy, like a pixel skater guy or something, and then you can just send a command like kickflip, and he does a kickflip. Like how cool would that be? But it takes a lot of artwork, and I don't know how to make that stuff that well. I would like to learn how to do that, but someday. Someday, we'll put it off for later, right? Okay, let's look at our tasks. Oh, and I also did some updates to the task app. I launched it, it's now deployed. We got some more features on it that I want to do, but basically I eased a lot of the loading and the screens and stuff, so it loads a lot smoother, which is nice. But let's see if it, oops, task end. And we're done. And then task start. Bug, clear, create POW contents. Let me show my screen. This is it. Malky, go ahead and ask me. Come on, just give it to me. Notifications? No, I haven't messed with that. I disabled for the message? No, is that backend code? I haven't done anything in messages. I don't think I deleted any of the code in there either. I think that's why I hit it. I mean, most of the stuff was just broken anyway. It was mostly just mocked out and not filled out yet, so I don't think I've done that. If I did it, it was an accident and it was a real bug. Okay, let me get one more drop in. I forgot to do the chatted, but you get it. So this issue is, let me load up Z code bow. I got these loading indicators. Oh, they're so beautiful and smooth, and look how nice and clean that was. Okay, so this one is Ched devs in the pool. Sidebars create POW, doesn't clear its contents on submit. So there's this little button here. This whole thing needs to be redone. We don't really have a design for it, so it's still kind of temporary, but functionality-wise, we want it working for our alpha right now. And so if I create a new one, let's say, hey, Tron. That's just because I'm a bad typer. And I hit create POW, it creates it. Our other bug later on is that this doesn't refresh when we create it. If I refresh the page, it will show up. But let me do create POW, you see the content is still there, so that's the bug. That's the bug. Let's fix it. This one should be pretty easy, I believe. Oops, wrong project. This is in, my VS Code has been freezing every 2 seconds. It's so annoying. I need to up my RAM, but I can't do that in this machine, so, I mean, I'm gonna have to buy a whole new machine just to support CodePow. Yeah, NVM, I would like to do NVM, but I'm a little bit worried about some of the stuff. Some of the transition over. This thing's still hanging. I'm waiting, guys. Because I need a VS Code hang. I need a command for that. Please wait while VS Code loads. Just a hang code would be nice. Because then I could just show like a big spinny wheel on screen, you know, like to say like, hey, I'm loading. Okay, close that. What was I trying to, oh, this is add POW. Is it add POW or add POW main? I think it's add POW. Yeah. So when this gets submitted, we do the mutation and then the on success, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We need to just import the reset. This one should be nice and easy. Remove the notification. I don't remember that. That was a while ago, huh? I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to remove that. I'm sorry. So after the success, let's reset. I don't like this song. It's a little too 808 state. And I think this should fix it. There's my Hypatroni. Hypatroni. Let's go. Create Pow. There it is. Fixed. What number is this bug? Number 165. Didn't write any other bad code in here, did I? Nah. Okay. Get st, get add, get ci dash in. Fixes number 165. Add code Pow. Remind me later, dude. Remind me later. So first one is Donzos. Pow create bugs. It's referring to the create form. It also does kind of sound like a cool command line tool we have, right? Pow create bugs. Task end. Task start. And a drop for good luck. Not fix bugs, but create bugs. I get it, yeah. Like I'm gonna create bugs. Anyone gonna land? Anyone gonna land? I don't know, maybe creative null. Oh yeah, creative null, the 97.52, that's pretty good. You guys know creative null has gotten 100 before? Yeah, T. Drayson, I wonder if, I mean, I kind of watched the playback one day and it was behind for me, even in the playback. I mean, I know I don't have a delay in OBS, but I don't know what else it could be. Mountain Trash Panda in the mix, coming straight down, straight down. Okay, new Pow from sidebar. So this one is when we add a new Pow with the button on the sidebar. Pow doesn't show up in the list until another action is performed that would trigger the refetch. So I know the cause of this. I don't think I've turned on stream delay in Twitch either. I mean, unless it's a default setting, I definitely wouldn't have added that. So this is a more interesting bug, a little more challenging. I knew the last one was easy. I knew it was gonna be. The problem here, homepage, is that we're using this infinite query, and I don't think the refresh commands are working for the infinite query. So we need to figure out how to refresh with this. I wonder if it gives us back another kind of refresh on here instead that I need to be running. I would assume it does. Let's look at it. React query, use query, that's close enough. Fade music so far? Oh shit. I just yanked my headphone cord out of the headphones. Yeah, this is the, what is it, hip hop or, I think it's hip hop. This is the hip hop station. It's pretty good, huh? I ran into a couple that I didn't like. They were a little hype. It makes me seem so cool. Oh man. Seam? What do you mean seam? Wait. Is that a burn? Did you just burn me? Yeah, I get it. I get exactly what you mean. Infinite query. turns pages. It doesn't mention anything about refetching. And our normal let me think here. I'm on the music now. Damn it, Mountain Trash Panda. Get next page param. Let me try this and see if I console log it out. If it actually includes anything else. And they're just not telling us about it. Because I need a refresh. Otherwise we'll Google it after. I like to try to figure it out first, all right? All right? Here's a bunch of rests. Ah, I wrote let's go, and then it added go. That's cool. Is loading. There is a refresh. See? They don't mention that in the docs, do they? This is why you don't just read the docs and assume everything is okay. Refetch. And then I think I had something. Maybe it's in the POW? You guys are loving the drop game today, huh? You want that 100 now that you know you can get it, don't you? Yeah. Creative Null plays it off all cool like, yeah, I got 100 once. Come on. Come on. I am streaming earlier today. Yeah, I wanted to start earlier. Try it out. See how it goes. See what life is like, you know? I know. That's what I mean. I want those bragging rights. Only a select few may get to 100 until everybody's got one, you know? But eventually. So do I want to... Not on refresh? I want to see trigger refresh. I mean, this feels a little hacky, but we'll keep that, and then we'll say trigger refresh is optional, and it's a void. Use get POW comments. So in here, take a nap. We'll be here when you get up, you know? refresh. There we go. On success. Oh, there's an on delete. I guess I... Okay, let me... Whenever you... Yeah, that's not even where I want to pass it. Maybe I don't need that. I do need an on delete in here. On delete, refetch. Let's try that one. Hypetron. Cancel. Confirm. Cannot read property pages of undefined. This is in on success. You're right. You might miss Zoe. I mean, we record these things, so you could watch them later. Wait, what line did that say? Pow.tsx191. Can't read pages of undefined. That's because we didn't actually I'm just gonna, you know what? Delete that. Let's just get rid of it, right? And we'll just trigger the refresh. I bet the delete worked. Yes, it did. I like the Hoptron. Let me add a new one. Content for style with HTML and CSS. Let's see, can you add the tags? Missing query function. Where is that coming from? Retry, or so the refetch doesn't work? Am I supposed to send something with it, maybe? Maybe I'm supposed to send current page param stuff? Oh, page param. Page and limit. I'm guessing I'm supposed to call it with page param. Let's try that. I want to know what the current page is. Refetch options? What are refetch options? Where do I find that? There. Throw on error. Am I supposed to? Pipo-sama. That is a project that I built on stream recently. Let me give you the link to it. It's on my Twitter. Not my Twitter. My GitHub. What? Oops. I'll give it a second for people to come in and watch dumb ads. But what is it called? OBS Tasks Overlay. Oh, Mewtrue, hello, hello, hello everybody. I got a drop game. I got a drop game. Robin, thank you for the follow. BSMS, thank you for the follow. Oh, bump, 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 bump. Here is the link for the stream task overlay. Yeah, we built that a couple streams ago. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining the raid, I guess. But Vape Juice Jordan, thank you for the raid. We're working on some code Pows stuff. We're trying to get some bug fixes in. Wow, before we do a new alpha release. Vape Juice Jordan, how do you spell that? There it goes. A new alpha release, so some bug fixes that we're gonna crush out in this last second. Thanks for the follow, Code Brewery. How's the Hay competitor going? $99 starts? I don't know what that means. Oh, stars? Oh, shoot! 99.37. That's a nice one. That's a nice drop. Reset drop. And then we'll do a new one. Creative Null got a 97 earlier too. Sorry to clear that out so quickly. I got excited. I wanted to drop again. So yeah, you can watch in my recent VODs, we just did some stuff on this task overlay, but basically you control it all through the chat. So I can do, I mean, I'm using it right now, but you can do things like task start. We're not having down here. There's an example of it on my starting screen. You can adjust the scale, theme a little bit. I need to work on some more theming options, but you could do things like task add, and then with the task title, it'll add it to the list, and then task start, and it will start the next one. It times them as you go on. So I like it to kind of remind me of what I'm doing and how long it's been going for. Nobody in the pool? Aww. But I still got a few things I need to do on it. Some pausing the tasks, moving the tasks around, and some more configuration for theming kind of stuff. Colors, font families from Google, you know? And then a UI that you can just select, drag and drop, or not drag and drop, but like, you know, choose all the options that you want, configure it how you want, and then it'll just generate the URL for you. But it's just a browser source that you use, that you add to your OBS. 'Twas fun. 'Twas fun to build. Jordan, are you there? React query experts, how do I refresh the query when it's an infinite query? That's what I'm working on right now. So I tried to do like an on-delete refetch, and it gives me this error. That is not the error. Let me refresh it. Let me refresh it. It worked. See, HTML, CSS. It didn't do style though. I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. If I try to delete, confirm, well, no, shoot. It worked that time. That's weird. That's weird. Maybe I just couldn't pass refetch directly. I had to call it in a sub like this. That makes sense. Okay, cool. So that delete works. What if I post one? I want to do it on the add_pow main. Add_pow main. Add_pow main. I'm gonna give a on save. No, I did that wrong. On save, which is an empty. On save is a function. Okay, I styled something. I wrote something wrong here. This should be an equals. There we go. I'll let my formatter handle that in a second. On success. Refetch queries? Nah, let's just do on save. Quan save. And regular instead of refresh, we'll just do an on save. I'll delete that thing. I'll add an ID of add_pow main. Okay, that should fix that one. You guys are good luck. Tell you what. What's up? Nothing. Bro, I can't type. Oh, didn't work there. I didn't pass it in. How about that? I want this same one. Yes, this is the same project Melky's working on. I'm working on the UI side of it mostly. Melky's kind of all over. He's doing front and back end, so. And we're trying to release a new alpha, and I'm trying to get these bugs in so people don't report it immediately, you know? This is going into add_pow. And it's not on delete, it's on save. Tailwind, yep, we got it set up. So this is the first time I've used Tailwind, and I like it a lot. Thanks for the follow, Aniki. Let's grow? No. Let's delete that. But let's do a new one. Say, hey-ya. Pow, there it is. Okay, now I need to fix that last one up there. That is the add_pow. So there's a reset, and I also want to do on save here. And we'll say on save equals. Sorry, still getting used to my new keyboard. Is on save, which is optional, and it returns void. Jarrell, welcome to the pool. And I'll delete that because it just doesn't do anything. Okay, and I haven't passed that in. Ooh, that one might be a problem because what happened to the music? It's having trouble finding the next song, guys. Where's Oh, there it goes. And we're back. So this one actually is a little trickier because this comes from, I don't remember where it comes from, but modal. Comes out of the sidebar, which is a whole different, I mean, it doesn't even have access to the homepage stuff. Kind of a weird mix of like the electronic, but then hello, John. It's interesting. It's interesting. It keeps doing that on my draw. So, Robin, are you a React query person too? Are you familiar with it? Yeah, we're gonna skip this one. 808 stayed again? Didn't I already thumbs down this one? Oh, you're not. Sorry, I thought you were. I thought you were. Yeah, this is my first time using React Query as well. Like, I'm ready to just rip this whole thing out because I feel like we shouldn't even have it. And what I really want to do is remount the home page. I wonder if I can just do that somehow. Like a redirect. Unless I do it this way. Let's try that. So we did have the use query client in here. Let me bring that back. All active queries. Partially matching the query key. Can I just do that? That seems like excessive, but... Where is that? It's in here. So it's Pows. I mean, let's try it. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's try it. I like this song. Did it even refresh? I mean, no, it didn't rebuild. Having this issue with Docker. This one didn't work on the other ones though, so that's why I don't think it's gonna work. But let's see. Yeah. See, it don't work. And I wonder if it's just because we haven't dropped in a while. Maybe. So the add pound name. How do I? Let's see what else the query client has on it. Refetch queries. I know there's like some kind of caching one. Oh, Robin's in the pool. Looking nice and cozy. Bug's not going good. Well, we fixed most of it. This one's a little harder. This left, create a POW. It's in a whole different component, separated from where the refresh commands are living in our home component. So I'm trying to figure out how to re-trigger that. And I think there's a way to do it through the query client, but I don't know how. Query cache. I want to see like, here we go, queries map. Well, that's not helpful. I mean, it looks like it did. Cache. So like these are all the queries that it's listening to, but it's really just it's all these POW comment ones. It's not even the POWs. Okay, let's look up use infinite query with refresh. Maybe this, oh wait. Maybe they have some examples in here. Ah! An infinite stale, it needs to be refreshed. Well, how do I refresh it? Manually update. Let me just do this real quick and see. doesn't even have the POW comments or the POWs in the query cache. Maybe it just doesn't cache it in some way. Let me try doing a different approach. Let's try history.push onto the home page, and let's see. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble because of the song. It sounds like a cop's. Bad boys, bad boys. And not use history. Use history. So I won't need the on stage because that's not going in there. Will this like trigger it? I don't think it will, but let's try it. Trigger kind of a refresh. Oh, not that one, I want this one. What if I am like here? Yeah, that works fine. Okay, because I do want to redirect you to that page, the home page anyway. If you're already on the page, I need to refresh. So we'll say history.location.path name is already the home page. And then force refresh it. Otherwise, push it. Let's see if that does anything. Yeah, but that does like a whole reload. Back router DOM history push. Let's say with state. Try something like that. Refresh. True. I don't know if I need, oops, not template. I want to go that's not even where I wanted to change it. That one's good. I guess I could keep. Let's just see if this works. I won't need to really do the if else if it works this way, because it would redirect you no matter what. No, didn't do anything. It could have taken me to there, and I might need to React router DOM use state. Is it just the hook, history hook? Which one has the state on it? This one does. Location.state. Thanks for the follow, Aeolus. Neon signs over the harbor. Sounds beautiful. Oh, now we're listening to Mastermind. Oh, that's a good one too. So let's dump this junk. Dump this junk. And instead, we'll say added Pow. Pow created. True. And then we'll look for that in our home page. Are we already using history in here anywhere? Nope. Const history equals use history. I'll need to do some more code for that, of course, but use effect. And then whenever our history.location.state changes, I'm gonna want to refetch. I'll say if history.location.state.PowCreated refetch. So we need to add use effect and use history. Use effect. Use history from React router DOM. This should be in our POW actions. I'll move it out there in a second. What do you mean it's of unknown? Oh, because they don't know what it's going to look like. Okay. Exclamation point? No. So what do you want me to do about it? How about that? Huh? I guess we don't even know if this is gonna work yet, so. Okay. So, let's try it, shall we? Create a bow. Ooh. Oh, there it is. I don't know if I even saw the refresh, but there it is. Hua! There it is. There it is. This is a pretty roundabout way to do it. Not the greatest in my opinion. But, you know, Bug Fix Tuesday. That's what I always say. Hiya! Hi! Network. Did it do it twice, or did it do it? No, only did it once. Tight. Okay, so that fixes the bug. How long did we spend on that one? 45 minutes. Did I leave any code? Oh, I left some code. Add pow. We don't need you, query client. We don't need you. Another one! Another one! Just kidding. Homepage. What was the issue? React hook. Line 48. Because of the refetch. But I don't want to run it every time refetch changes, right? Otherwise, I feel like it just keeps rerunning, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's say, okay, refocus. I hate how it does that on refocus. Refresh. So there's my add pow. Get the pow. Yeah. Add pow. Get the pows. It gets all the comments. I'm satisfied. Get st, get add, get st, get ci-m. This one is reload Pows on changes or adds. Wait, on adds or deletions. Let me just double check. I fixed the deletions, right? Yep. Delete all this junk. I run delete, it gets a get, and then it gets a get. What happens if I'm on the page and I delete it? Oh, error. Pow created of undefined. We found a bug. Location, state. Will you fix that? No. Okay. I don't trust hot updates. So that was when I was... There we go. Deletes it and brings me back to the home page. Okay, let me make sure I had that. I always like to double check things at the last second. You know, keeps things interesting. Task end. After register, profile load fails. So, register form. I believe it's because we just do a set logged in and we don't actually get the new profile. And I just fixed this on the login form where I do this before I set them to logged in. And for that, I'm going to use current user. Use current user comes from the store. I do already have the store in there. And get current user comes from the auth actions. Oops. I think that's it. If is logged in, redirect to optional. Right now I want to redirect them to their profile because we don't, or should we just go to the home page? I think we'll just go to the home page. We don't have optional working yet. Hey Melky, welcome back. Welcome back. I forgot to start my task. Task, start. Hopefully this is a quick one though. I think I've got it. If registration result is a string. Let's try it out, shall we? Settings, log out. Log out to successful. Register. Oh, we're killing these bugs. I already did one named Faker Guy. Let's call him Brug. His email would be fake@mail.com. And his username will be bruh. Register. There we go. I don't have any info yet, but my profile is loaded. This user has not synced their GitHub. So if I go home, let's go to Chad Dev. I can see their posts. I see he synced his GitHub repos. You guys haven't seen this yet. Oop, error. That's an interesting one. That shouldn't be an error. So it couldn't find that repo. That's interesting. Can't find any of the repos. I wonder if that's just because I am not that user. Let me see. I might, we might have. Ah, yes. Found another bug, Melky. Found another bug. Okay. But I'll save that for another one. Because otherwise, it is working. ST. Oh, I forgot to say the last one closed that thing, but that's okay. I'm going to attach them anyway. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. So I like this one. Is this what I started with today? Can't remember. After registration, load user info. I forgot to check my thing. Was there any remaining linting errors? Dang it. Damn use effects, man. There's a missing dependency history.location. It's because I have okay, that's weird. I don't push up every time I do a commit, it's not too bad, because it runs all these tests and stuff. Which one was I working on? After register load profile fails. We finished that. Task end. Task add. We found a new bug, Melky, that users cannot view other users' repos. That's a long one. Oh, it's a wrapper. We got a wrapper. Wrapping text, not like yo wrapper, you know. Task start. So let's look at that one. I think that's a back-end problem. I fixed something very similar to this in Melky's code the other day. And I think he's done it again. Routes, GitHub, user projects. see, this is what I did to fix it, because previously he was just looking at the logged in user. Is it pull repo information? Probably. Oh, repo ID. Oh, you're a back-end problem. Ooh, damn. So, thanks for the follow, Mr. Demon Wolf. I know you. I know you. Malky, when you make this request, the repo request, do you do it when I come to the page? You don't save those results into the database, huh? So if I'm a user who does not have GitHub enabled, I can't view other repos because I don't have a token that's saved. You would have to use their token to request it. Let me show you. Let me refresh this page. Repo information. So that's the route we are hitting. And you have the repo ID. So it works fine. I probably make that request. It works here because this is the user, this is my repo. But let me log out and log in as the other one. I need to fix this thing. I can do faker, fake it mail. Fake at mail. There we go. And I view my profile and I can see the GitHub repos because those are saved in the database, but then when I try to go to it, I get the repo does not exist because down here I make the request to the repo ID, but it uses my current logged in identity to try to get the user ID. And since this user is not GitHub, so what we would want to do is get the owner of the repo ID Yeah, I can do that. Do we save the repo when you get all repo info? Do you save that? Because if it is, I could just pull it instead, but. Oh, you are hitting the database. So you're not making the request to GitHub. I mean, you don't really need to tie it to filter it by user ID because I want this one specific repo. All I really need is the repo, right? Repo query filter by. I don't need to do all of this user and login stuff. Can I just delete that, you think? Okay. I'll comment that out. So I shouldn't need the user, the GitHub user. The only thing I need is the repo ID, which comes from here. Only one way to find out. Oh, that's weird. I got logged out. Fake. Oh, I forgot to. We gotta do the password first. Yep, there it goes. Cool. So I'll just delete that. You don't need to worry about it then. The login form looks nice, huh? Yeah. I've noticed some bugs in the README stuff here related to the markdown. It doesn't parse some of it correctly, and it could be kind of a security risk to have some links in here. So we're gonna have to, I mean, those are things we'll just deal with after. I wrote them down, we'll talk about them later. For the most part, it looks pretty good. Cool. And then this, it doesn't matter if we're not using the user ID because all the ones we store are, like you said, are public repos anyway. So it's not, I mean, this is all public data that you could pull from somewhere else, but I'm gonna do this, delete that and delete that. But they still need to be logged in to hit it. I removed them here and then here as well. So. Profile, bruh. Brig. Okay. Cool. Was there something else I wanted to check? Follow the route function. Yeah, I removed them both. I don't know if that's all, if I read that already, but so this is the routing, got the repo ID, and then this is the function it calls, the method it calls. And I dropped them out of there, so. So if I put in a fake one, let me double check that, or a bad one. A bad ID, it should still show me the error page. Just say this repo does not exist. That's expected. Okay. Oops. Let's see how my computer freezes when I close the console. You see that? Exit. Hang. Dorp. Oh, I meant drop. There it goes. So we fixed that one, we fixed this one. There's also another one that was not documented that we fixed. I wanted to check if I go to multiple. Yes, it does load them correctly. Okay. Cool. And I don't know if you saw them yet, but I did this update up here. Little GitHub profile external link. That's cute, right? Takes you out to your profile, to the profile. Oh, I should have my other one there. OBS task overlay. Ah, see, it works here. That's interesting. It's just, I was having a problem with the, what's it called? Block quotes not working. But it works in this one. Doesn't load the pictures, which is fine. I have some pictures in there. And, you know, it obviously doesn't show like the checkboxes that GitHub supports. Still readable. Cool, cool. Okay, let me commit this. Let me double check to make sure I don't have any. I didn't even change any front end code, huh? But yeah, okay. Git std.ci fix loading repos for other users. So I'm ready to submit this new PR here, buddy. Let's go through creating it. How create, that's a terrible name, you're right, guys. How create and repo listing. Wait, repo info. So this fixes I have it copied over here somewhere. No, those aren't even the right ones. I'm just going to refer to the numbers. Other refreshing. And it also fixes the last one. Users cannot view info of other users' GitHub repos. There is some back end, there's bugs, and there's some front end. This is in Alpha 2. I think that's it. Create it. And I always like to look over. Well, I have to add the linked issues out here. What was it, 165 and 166. I was going to do those checks, but let's double check our code to see if there's anything that I look at it and I'm like, what the hell is that? Because then I probably want to comment on it. This one's actually not too big. I mean, this thing's a little bigger. I hate the way it formats that. It's so much harder to read. I don't like this one. On save, refetch, and on delete, refetch. I didn't need this. This is leftover. Pow.tsx. That was new code that I added that I ended up not using. I'm surprised it didn't throw an error for that on the validator. This is why I go through. Infinite query. So we are manually refreshing on delete. I will add this back to /optional when we create that script. Any user can get a repo from the database because they're all public. Okay. Melky, do you find these comments helpful? I mostly write them for you, buddy. You know, just so I can say like, this is what I did and this is why I did it. I mean, some obvious things I usually leave out, but things that you might look at and be like, well, why did you delete this huge block of code? Or why does this file have so many changes? And usually it's just because I indented it or de-indented it. You know, I just want you to know, like, don't worry about this. I didn't change anything in here. I just indented and it can't figure it out. That's good. Let me push up that other. Did I push it? Move unused code. UFO. Woo! Well, that's all I had planned for today, Melky. Did you have any? Actually, there might be one more bug that I can work on. Task end. There is one more bug, I just remembered. Thanks for the follow. Finitely generated. Finitely generated. Finite. 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 I remember one more bug, so I'll probably push it onto here as well. It was, close that. It's not listed. It's actually a bug that I just found. The problem is, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but there's this empty box here, and that's our social links box. And the problem is when you update that information, the links in your social links in your profile, if you delete one that was already there, it wipes it out here, but in the database, it's actually saving it as just an empty string. And the way that I'm checking to see this is if you don't have any saved, so. The landing page is missing a period in the timeline. Let me see. Hey, Coding Garden. Oh, yeah. Maybe it should be discoveries? Question mark. I'm Ron Burgundy. Landing page. Okay. An anonymous gifter gave Coding Garden a tier 1 sub. Oh, Coding Garden, I got my first emote. Check it out. Chedded. It's a Nani mouse? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Hey, Coding Garden, while you're here, do you want to test my mod integration with the stream tasks? Because you're one of the only mods. I guess I could have done it with Melky. Melky, I didn't make you a mod, I'm sorry. Do you want to be mod, Melky? You can try it too. Oh, Melky's in the pool. So, let me keyboard switch and, oh, did it switch? And allow mods equals true. Okay, it refreshed. That's the wrong button. I want keyboard switch back. Okay. Coding Garden, can you do task add bug, like something like that. No quotes, you know? And let's see if it adds it or if it breaks it. Banana, you could add it. Okay, can you do task start? Can a non-mod try it too? There shouldn't be working. Did it start? It didn't start. Oh, you did task. Can you do task start? Melky, I'm so sorry. Melky, how do I mod? Melky dev. Okay, Melky, you try it out too, buddy. Oh, there it goes, started. And then you can do task end. And it should end it. Boom, all right, it works. Do you want to try one, Melky? Because I'm gonna turn it off. Task add Melky Pow. It's the big one. The big one. Task end 7. But I don't think you can end it before you start it. Yeah. You have to do, so we do task start. And then now you can do task end or task end 7. End will automatically end whatever's currently running. And then end with a number will end that specific one, but it'll only end it if it's started already. There it is, we got them. All right, I'm gonna turn it off now so you don't screw everything up. Keyboard switch. Thank you for participating, y'all. Yeah, that landing page it's not really to convert yet, so I'm kind of ignoring it for now. But I imagine we will redesign it at some point. I mean, we're still in alpha. We're trying to launch the alpha 2. Convert me! We will convert you someday. You will be ours. It's not too exciting. Did this finish yet? What's she waiting for? Okay, so the next task I was thinking of. Oh shit! I'm on the wrong keyboard again. Did I mess anything else up? I don't think so. Fell for it again. I got a keyboard switch and I've been screwing it up, getting used to it, you know. Task add bug. Profile links are empty. Part of a coding group? You mean like a Twitch team or something? There we go. We're getting long. This is the longest list we've ever had. We're almost to my head. Task start. Okay. So this one lives in the homepage. I mean, not the homepage. No, I'm not part of a Twitch team. I would like to, you know? That'd be nice to join one. I feel I'm still getting into my stream groove, you know? So, still building up. On the profile in here. So, I'm gonna inspect it. Did you hear so? She just walked over here somewhere. Anyone got a redemption? I'll give you a freebie, hold on. Coding Gardens are allergic to cats, so don't tell them. Be right back. So, you want to dance? Oh, Melky redeeming it. Really? Sneezing just at the mention of Zoe? Wow. Mountain Trash Panda, calling Mountain Trash Panda. She is pretty. She's so spoiled. You know, she's a cat. I mean, I'm jealous of her life. I can't tell if she inherited it from me or I got it from her, but we both love sleeping. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. She is really cool. I mean, a lot of people who don't like cats, I get it, but everybody who meets Zoe likes her because she loves people. She's a very big people person. She can get snippy, you know, she's a cat. But she really only does that if you provoke her. And if you provoke her, then you're asking for it, you know. But otherwise, she loves to cuddle. Like, you come in, you sit down at my place, and she'll come and sit on your lap instantly. She'll actually come greet you at the door. Lay on the ground, spin around, wait for you to rub her belly, but yeah, she'll lay on the ground, flip over, let you rub her belly, but then there's always that one point where it's like, okay, I'm done. And then if you don't stop then, you can get a little, yeah. But I love dogs too. Panzer's pretty dope. I've met Panzer. He's a little scary. He's a big guy. But he's a sweetheart. He's such a sweetheart. He just wants to play. There's Panzer. He's dropping. He's going for the pool. He's going to make it. No, I don't think he's going to make it. Does Panzer like pools? Does he get wet? Oh, I want console logs for stuff out. This is in the profile page. Oh, Panzer's in the pool. Tries to drag you into the stream at the dog park. Oh yeah, he's strong, I bet. Does he keep you buff? Keeps you ripped, ready? I see these people pulling their dogs out here that's like too big for them and they yank them. Oh, T-Drayson's in the pool. Ooh, a 97.44. Wow. Hanging out with Panzer in the pool. A very strong boy. So I want to log out these profile links and you'll see, Melky. Console.log profile links and also oh, I don't want to do it down there. I want to do it even lower. There's later on where we kind of process them a little more, the user profile links. So I need to update this reduce, I think. So close. Yeah, I think I've gotten a 99.98, I want to say, but I know I've gotten a 99.89 before, because that was pretty recently I got that. But if you ever watch Trash Dev's channel, I think he's got a quick reset on it, so it resets faster, and he gets a lot more 100s on his channel because of that. Mine's set to the standard of 90 seconds. But... So, we're gonna log this out, and I'm gonna show you what's wrong. There they are. So the profile links, this is what it comes back from the database as. And you'll see it's got all the data, the ID, the link is empty. Zoe is now 11 years old. She turned 11 this year in January. And I've had her since she was 8 weeks old or so. So my longest running commitment, I would say. Whoa, 17? That's crazy. Yeah. So he was like your childhood dog too. I never had pets, animals growing up because we lived in an apartment, we couldn't have them. So we had boring animals like hamsters and parakeets that don't really, you know, they're not that fun. But what kind of dog you got, T Grayson? So it's pretty low maintenance. That's what I like about it. Oh, the wiener dogs? Yeah, they last a long time. Yeah. My brother has a Chihuahua that's like 11 or 12 years old now. And I got a picture of when they first, no, it's gotta be older. It's gotta be like 15, because that was way back when I was living at my mom's house still, so. Is that his website? He's got his own website? Did I already start the task? Sorry, we're counting time, but we'll get there. Oh, it's not loading. Do I have to drop out the dub? Dubs? No. Oh yeah, Zoe has an Instagram. If you're interested in that sort of thing. Black Cat Zoe. Is that right? Yep. There she is. Look at her. She loves to model. There's her sass. In the morning when I'm coding, she's like, why are you always on this thing? There's your belly rub. She's ready for belly rubs. You need to fix it. Yeah. Here's Black Cat Zoe. She likes sleeping, eating, hanging out on the balcony in the sun, and that's about it. She's a simple lady. So what is that? Marty Drayson. After Marty McFly. Oh, look at that painting of him. He's cute. Looks fluffy. Black Cat Zoe. Is that as big as he'll get, or is he still growing? Is that like a poodle or doodle mix? What do they call those dogs? Marty McFly, yeah. I've got a bunch of Back to the Future memorabilia. I've got, let me show it to you right over here. It's a little dusty, but I got one of these. Hold on, camera's slow. California, out of time. Check out this. Oh. Die-cast DeLorean. The wheels, somehow these move. I'm afraid to break them, but doors open, I think. I haven't really played with it much. It's been kind of just sitting on my... Oh, yeah, there it is. I haven't opened these in a long time. Look at that. Can you see the flux capacitor in there? No. Sorry, it's out of focus. That thing's dope, huh? So I got that. When I was working at a company, they were doing like an all hands meeting that they give away stuff, whatever. And one of the guys was giving those out, and then someone won it. I was like, oh, that thing's tight. I want one of those. And he was like, you want one? I was like, yeah. He's like, I got another one on my desk. I'll give it to you. And I was like, sweet. One of the coolest things I ever came up on. But yes, Mountain Trash Panda's doggo is very cute. Very cool. So Sidebar. Animals. So you see it just empties out. It should delete it from the database, I think, but I can still, the update of that is not working too. Oh, door closed. That should update, but when it gets it's brought down to basically an empty thing here. If this exists, I print it so it doesn't show it on there, but it still has it, and I don't want that on there at all. So I want to knock them out. I want to basically say, I'm gonna bring this out a little more. Delete this. I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna say if x dot link, if it has one, then return it, otherwise just return A. And I think that should get rid of it. There it is. Add your social links. Cool. Let me add them just to make sure it loads it correctly. Ched dev, ched dev, ched dev. There they are. And if I delete them all, they're gone. And it reminds me to add my social links again. Nailed it. Cool, nice and easy. I'm gonna call this hack. Is there any bugs around that? No. I like this song already. I want to. Git add, git st, git ci, fix profile links when empty. Push it up. And then you should see it pop up in our thing there. We'll wait for that to run. I'll update this because we also now included native apps. Is it like turn it into like a PWA style thing? Any website into a deeply customizable app on your Mac. Man, I hate these things. These little intercom things. So I've always wanted to make like a menu bar app. And I've never really looked into it, but I'd like to make one just off some boilerplate, right? Oh. So is this like you take a website and you turn it into a desktop app? It's like a wrapper around the Node WebKit or Electron thing? Yeah, that's cool. I see, I see. So you can just turn any website into an app. And do you have to pay for it? Or can you distribute that app, or is this just like for personal use? imagine it's for personal use. Ad blocking, floating windows. That's pretty cool. There was some things that I wanted to do that. It's not Electron? Under the hood, really? Is Electron, you've had like some bad performance with Electron, or why don't you like it? How much is the buy? For 1 Mac. So you license it for 1 Mac, and then you can do unlimited apps with it, I'm guessing? Yeah, Electron can be, I've heard that for sure. I've never really delved into a full Electron app, but. False alarm again? What do you got, something in the Suve? What kind of apps are you using in there? Are you, which ones did you do, like Instagram or? We can stop that task, task end. Nice, 17 minutes. Chilling. Now we're just chilling. I don't think I have anything else to work on. I mean, I'm sure there's more, but nothing else that like. Pass a component in one of the sidebar navs. Let me show you what I have done. This is the main sidebar nav, sidebar.tsx. And this is the nav links. If it's a new nav link, you want to add it up here. If it's a whole different kind of thing, like at the end I concat the add modal because it's different than the normal nav links. So if it's a new nav link, yeah, you add it in the sidebar TSX. I have just an array of them. I already have the messages and projects, the feature things. So messages should show up if you enable the feature flag. Oh, I see. Yeah. That would probably be something I would add into the nav button component. But for now, yeah, I wonder if you can do that on top of it. You could build it into the nav button. So you can add a prop to say like show, well, do you want to show a count or just the icon? It does take custom classes, yeah. So if you could just pass in any classes to achieve it, then that would be the best for now. Yeah, but you can't pass like a custom element in. That's what I mean. You'd have to pass a custom class in. That would probably be something I could add to the component though later on. Let's get your idea going. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Drayson. So you got Zoho apps, hosting panel, project management, Facebook. It has user agent also, so mobile on desktop. Nice. Yeah, there's some, I mean, I've been building a lot of browser apps lately. Like I made, do I still have it? Hold on. Warehouse deals. which is actually broken right now. I need to come on stream and debug it. That's the plan. So I have like this one that I made that would be a pretty cool little, just click to show. It normally scans for prices and shows you the current price of items, but the scans are busted because I think Amazon caught on to me scanning their site, and so they basically blocked me, but I need to dig deeper and figure out how to get around that. But this is a cool little quick one. It would be cool to do it with like a stock ticker, you know, or like a crypto ticker where that's constantly changing, which reminds me, how's Doge doing? How's Doge doing, everybody? Did you get your Doge? Y'all got your Doge? Yeah, 49. Yeah. You lost 200? Did you buy it at 70? Like 70 cents, or what'd you buy it at? Yeah, I'm a little skeptical about it, but I got it at 43 cents. 69, yeah. I think it will go back up. Don't sell it, hold it. So I think the stock markets have been really bad the last 2 days, and I heard someone say, a theory is that people are taking their money out of stocks and going to some crypto, but it's taking people time to get into crypto because that whole verification process and everything is slow, usually. So, I mean, my friends' parents are asking them about what's up with Doge, you know? So it will have another spike again, I think. Every time Elon talks about it, it goes up, you know, 20, 30 cents, whatever. So wait for that next round and then you can sell it again. But I got some at 43 cents, like after. So I tried to get in like the week before the SNL, right? So like last week, early in the week. But then it took me a while to get the money into the account, get it funded and all that stuff. So I didn't get it until after the SNL appearance. And so I was watching it then. And so I bought some after the NSL appearance when it already peaked and went down. But I do think it will go back up again eventually. So Markdown Content API is another project we've been working on stream. We do have to go back to that too. I might be switching that to Strappy on the back end. I've been building it custom from scratch so far, and it's been okay, but I would kind of like to go to Strappy. We'll see. I'd like to play with Strappy for something. Do I have this? GitHub? It's here on my GitHub. It's a Feathers.js application on the back end, and there's a UI. Do I have the... Sal, stop that. Did I not upload the UI? I guess I have it locally. Let me run it for you. Strappy and Nux, yeah, I spun up one project with Strappy once, and it seemed really cool, but I wanted something simpler at the time, so that's why I built it from scratch. But it's already getting to the point where I'm like, I think I should redo it on Strappy. Let's see. The project is called Markdown Content Next, or is it UI? UI. And I think it's the next dev site, yeah. Today? Oh no, no, I can't. Not today. I'm not running my database. Let me open that. Markdown Content API. And is this Yarn dev or start? It is dev. Cool. Okay. So this is the dumb landing page right now. But you go to your notebooks. I've listed notebooks. You can add notebooks. So I have like, you know, just a general kind of notebook is like a container holder for whatever. Give it a title, whatever you want to call it. You can make it public or not. I'm just going to load. I don't know if the cancel works right now. I'm going to load up Dreambook. Let me blow it up for you a little more. So here's Dreambook. You can add pages in here. It's kind of like it's just a markdown editor with a notebook with pages, and the pages can have nested pages. And so everything is just markdown content right now. And the idea was I want to use this to drive things on my new site. So I have like, what is it, /code/bits? Is that still what it's called? Yes. So I want to start writing some articles, but in the form of like a book. Yeah, it is definitely inspired by Notion. I love Notion. I don't even actually use Notion, but like the UX of it and everything is like amazing. I just haven't learned it and haven't wanted to do it. And Notion doesn't have an API still. They're almost there. I think they're almost have it out. But even then, their API just spits out. I mean, you're gonna have to, render it on your site, whatever. But the idea was that I would have like the sections. This would be my notebook, pulling from a notebook. I'd have the sections, and then I can have nested articles in it. So it's kind of like a book structure, like a chapter or topic or whatever you would call it, right? And then you have the different things. These don't load the pages yet, but this is actually pulling the data from, I think it's actually pulling from my Ched Dev notebook. So yeah, these pages here. And you can look at the child pages, whatever. If I wanted to make a new one, like Introduction to Sass, I say, what is it? I wanted to make a new one, I could add it. It's got the parent page. I can choose which the parent page is. I could set a new tile. Content could be, hey dude. Save it. It'll redirect me. Ooh, error. It's been a little while since, this should not be that. This should be like that. That's a bug. So that's the new page I created. It created it down here. If I wanted to, I could edit it and change like where it lives, when to use Sass instead, save it. I need to update my save routes. I changed the routing, so that's why it's not working. There you go, it's down there. That's happening in here. Let's fix it real quick. Code. And I built it on it. It's a Next app, even though I don't know if I'm generating or using Next generation features. I'm mainly just using it for a simple React boilerplate, which I do a lot. Notebook form. So, in the redirects, notebook/result. This should be fine. Just SML, where have you been? I've been thinking about sending you a message saying, hey, what's up? Where you been? Get it? Makes sense, right? Oh, I wanted to test it in the log. I want to see what it logs out. So let's edit and let's change the title to Heya. That's one of my default go-to strings. Interesting. So it saved it, and then it looked like it pushed it somewhere. Living the Dogecoin life. Yeah, I just talked about that. So maybe it's on that page. Notebooks/whatever. Yeah, it's gonna need some more work. been a little while since I worked on that one. Something's redirecting me somewhere, because here, I think it saves it. It does the router push to the /notebooks. Oh, that's the notebook form. I want the page form. There we go. This is it. Okay, so that should fix it. This one, yeah, I was just looking at it real quick. Someone asked me about it, and I found a bug, so I'm just fixing it. We were working on the code Pows stuff. We just did some bug fixes, finished those up. Now I'm just kind of dilly-dallying. So here, if I edit it now, save it, there it goes. Fixed. But I really don't want that there. Let's delete it. Cool. Your content awaits. Okay, let's save it. Dilly and the dally. I don't know if I don't even have that up on remote yet. But let's see who's streaming. Let's raid someone, huh? Huh? I know CM Griffith streaming. I know. Oh, Splashly. All right. I've never rated Splash. Oh wow, she must have just started. I've never rated Splashly before, but I've started watching her recently. She was working on a what is it called? I think it was Spotify or Shopify. No, Shopify. I think it was Shopify. She's just about to start.
I had a great day. I feel a lot better today versus yesterday. Although yesterday ended off on a really good note. So
all right, well, let's go over there. Let's rate her. Thanks for tuning in.
I wasn't as productive as I wanted to be because I lost.
And check out tomorrow, Melky Dev.
I lost power for like 3 hours. So
Shout
that really
out,
kind of
Melky
messed up my day a little bit.
Dev.
But nonetheless,
Tomorrow,
here I am.
check him out on stream.
And tonight I'm going to continue on what I was working on yesterday, which is the Shopify front end challenge.
Shopify front end challenge.
So, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well.
Raid Splash. Okay,
Nice to see you too. Nice to see you too.
Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, so first things first, I gotta start up my bot because I